Hello and welcome back to a calm vanilla playthrough. Today we're going to be building a mob farm and expanding on the Ravine base. And the reason I want to make a mob farm is because I would like to fully mossify the underground area here, extending all the way down here, and I'm out of bones. And the current mob farm that I do have is manual and quite far away from home and tricky to go to. You also may have noticed I have lost all my levels. This is because when I went to the nether to get the nether quartz, a ghast exploded my portal and I had to die in lava in order to return home, but I threw my items on the ground, so fortunately I still have all my armor and my tools and everything important on me. And even if I had died, I only took in, what was it? Good fortune with me, so good fortune and kapow. Yes, I only took that in with me. So as you can see over there, we have the beginnings of the mob farm. It took a while to get the soul campfires, but I got them. We've got plenty of hoppers, and we'll get started building this thing right away. Building has been done, and now stands a grotesque abomination. Excellent. I'm very pleased with it. Unfortunately, I am out of cobblestone and I still have, I believe, 3 more layers to build, so I'm going to need to go and do that, and we'll build the final layer together and talk about things. And if I forget, I'll just have to delete the upper layer and then rebuild it with you guys. Yeah, so off to cobblestone collecting we go. Fortunately, we have over here a great thingamadoo that creates cobblestone for us. And it also looks like our sugarcane farm has been producing very, very well, even though it's quite small. I guess AFK fishing here overnight has proved very, very well. So, looks like I'm just going to be here for a while, doing this. Fortunately, I can show you a tip. If I press F3 plus T while holding the keyboard and then I release in the middle of the screen. Come on, load. Excellent. I am now no longer pressing down on my mouse's keyboard, but it's still going. So if you build one of these things, I'll try to find the link for it and put it in the description, but there will be no guarantees. It's been a while since I watched the tutorial, I might not be able to find it again. But just F3 plus T, release the click in the middle of the loading screen, and boom, mouse click is automatically held. And you can use this for AFK fishing, as well as automatic stone gathering and mining. I hope this helped. Alright, I'll be back once I've got enough stone. I got all the cobblestone I needed, and I figured why not just build this particular layer together and talk about whatever comes to mind as we do. Absolutely nothing comes to mind, so I will explain why. I have memory issues, which mean I forget almost all of what I try to learn, which is incredibly frustrating, and it means I'm not particularly interesting to talk to. But, so I tried to make up for it by being as kind as possible, because I just don't retain much in the way of interesting facts or information. But at least I can Minecraft. And I have just enough competency in storytelling to work as a volunteer job as a first reader. Just barely remember enough about how to read and analyze stories. But it is a struggle, and sometimes I don't quite feel like I'm qualified for the job. So I'm quite happy I have Minecraft, where there's almost always something happening, or at least I can edit to ensure that something is always happening and there's always a reason to talk about something, and boom! This level is now complete together. Excellent news. I'm very pleased with the progress so far. I'll need to make more of these dispensers, and I will be right back with you as soon as this level is complete. Now that that's done, it is time to venture down in search of string to make dispensers, and also in search of redstone. 11 torches, huh? I guess I'll just put one in my offhand. Whoa! Ooh, you have a golden helmet. Please may I have it? Please may I have your golden helmet, sir? Ooh, thank you for the carrot. Why is it always just the helmet? Well, I'm not mad about that. I'm very pleased. That's amazing. Alright, redstone, where are you? Oh dear, creeper. That's scaffolding. Absolutely not. Please perish. Thank you very much. Very considerate of you. Oh, skeleton. Aha! I dodged. I have thorns. Wow, your bow is powerful. You're doing lots of damage. I wish I could have picked up that bow so I could find out the enchantments on it. Well, inventory is full already. Once more. No redstone nearby. Perhaps down there? I won't head down there without some means of escaping. I just need to find redstone. A spider! Excellent. And string. Please don't blow up this string. I need that. Thank you. And I will eat this carrot. Just to clear up some inventory space. Oh wow, this place sure is big, but no redstone. Why? I think I'll just trade for the redstone, if I can find my way back. Yeah, I'll just do that. I think out was that way. So I'll be back once I've traded for the redstone, because I cannot seem to find it down here. Ooh, another spider. Hello! Thank you for your string. Much appreciated. If you didn't know, you can trade with clerics for redstone. Thank you, buddy. Your cape is awesome, by the way. So I hope that helps you out if you've been struggling to find redstone while mining, like I have been. Alright, back to building the abomination. On we go. Oh, hold on a sec, I need more string. Off to spider hunting we go. Before I craft the dispensers, I put my bow in a separate chest out of fear that I'd automatically... completely forgot the word. Anyways, use up kapow in the crafting recipe, but I didn't, and I have all the dispensers needed now. Excellent. Back to building we go. Now it's miniature time-lapse time. And I believe that is it. This is the final layer. I'm very pleased. Now is just to add the slabbed roof. I really thought I had enough cobblestone. Alright then, time to head back down. And oh hey look, our Enderman friend is still there, chilling out. I hope I never look at them properly. Or rather I look at them properly, which means I don't look at them. Yeah. Whoa, look at this thing from a distance. It's quite ominous and interesting looking, and rather than use my limited source of iron, I decided to trade with the fishmonger to get all these buckets of cod, and we're going to be releasing them into the river together. Ooh, how about we release them right next to the flower forest? I like that. Be free, my fishy friends. Be a group together. Oh wow, there sure are a lot of you. Wonderful. There you go. Be free. And next I just need to collect some water buckets. Excellent. Hi buddies. Enjoy your existence. Oh, look at how tiny that one is. I love it. It's so small. Buddy, how on earth did you get in here? You woke me up. Like that. Jeez. I'm closing the door. And I am definitely picking up your banner and your tested bottle. Hold on a sec, just give me a moment. I need to clear up some inventory space. There we go, and then I can put this in the random chest. For stuff that I don't know quite how to sort. Very good. Everything else is organized though, I promise. There we go. See? Beautiful. Now it's time to add the ladders going back down. So just like this. This is only mildly terrifying. Not too bad so far. We'll just have to climb up. Go back up and then manually add the rest of the ladders to fill in the gaps, but yeah, overall this isn't too bad. And we're not taking any fall damage, and we're doing great so far. And we are almost... Oops! Ran out of ladders. Bit terrifying for a second. Let's just remove this. And there we go, there we have it. Very good, all connected back up, and no wastage of cobblestone. And next, I believe the thing to do is to climb back up and activate the machine, so let's do that together. Unfortunately, the video didn't show how to activate this properly, so I'll just have to guess. Alright, there it goes. I believe I activated it properly. Let's see if the signal transmits all the way around. It does not. Do I have to continuously hold this? Did I break it? I think I broke it. Oh no, that's how it works. Interesting. So I just need to turn the lever on like so, and then that's how it works. Excellent. And then all I need to do is AFK for a bit, and now I just wait here to see if it works. Hopefully it does, because that took a great many hours. Alright, I left this going for just around half an hour or so, and take a look at this. It's beautiful. Oops, I don't want the rotten flesh. I would like the bones, please and thank you. And now, all of that just so that we could get some moss down in our ravine. But beautiful. It's done, and then we have a nice setup for a mega project. We can create some sort of... I want it to be in a similar style to this. So it's going to be made out of moss. It's going to be a giant moss castle type thing, and I'm super excited to design it. And oh, one last thing before we get to building. When you follow the tutorial, make sure to lower your AFK platform by around 5 blocks. because mine didn't produce anything at all with the first time I AFK'd at the original spot, but then I lowered it down by 5 and it started working beautifully all of a sudden. So there's that. Alright, now on to inventory sorting and building. I'd like to show you a fun little trick. So this area is currently quite dim, but we place a torch underneath, put the moss carpet on top, and voila! The area is now lit despite no visible torches. So I'm going to go over here, take this out, place down a torch, nab a moss carpet from over here, and boom! Let there be light. And this area seems to be in need of some reworking. I'll just patch that up. And I will also go and mossify all this area through here and up there. And I'll be right back. What is it with this world and Golden Helmet specifically? I have no clue. In order to get building, we first of all need tons of wood to make barrels and chests and chiseled bookcases, so I will chop down this tree right now. And I have prior footage of a time-lapse, so I'll use that. Hi buddies! Alright, now that you've had your fish and I've had a nap, it's time to get moving. I finished chopping down the tree, by the way. And I replenished my food source. And now that I've built this area here, it's time to build a small little house together. Voila, the area is done. It has, I think the only thing missing is a rug. Yeah, let's have it. Let's make a little rug area, and we can make it look plush by doing this, so that there's texture variation. Very nice, I like how this turned out, and I hope you enjoyed the time-lapse of creating this area. And I will get... I will sort out inventory off camera and organize things off camera to spare you that. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have an absolutely splendid day. Goodbye!